Hi, guys. Everyone here? Hello. How's everyone doing? Hey, what is up? Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing? Cool. What time is it there for you guys? We're doing good. How about you? I am doing pretty okay. Pretty good. Pretty good. 12 a.m. Oh, are you on my time? Like around in the States? It's noon over there. Aloha, you look fresh. Oh, thank you. No draining energy today? Not really. No, not bad. Not bad. Did you see Jihoon's new hair? Yes, I did. Look radiant. Wow, well, thank you. What? Kim Jung-kyu. Hi, Jan, you remember me? I always remember you. You're the only one who asks me if I remember you. So yes. What time is it here? It is 9 p.m. You look tired. Well, it'd be like that, right? Okay, cool. So, oh, hello to India. Shout out to India. Um, I just want to ask, what, Jan, please drop your skincare. That's hilarious. I actually don't have much of a skincare routine, but yeah. Anyways, before I get carried away, I want to ask who was here during my Jihoon live reading? Live reading about Jihoon. Who was here? There was a good handful of you, right? I remember. Yeah. That was wild, right? You guys remember that energy then? Cool. Yeah, that was pretty wild. It was really chaotic. Yes, I know. So on that note, I want to ask, well, not really ask, but just kind of deriving of what happened during reading Jihoon. Obviously, I'm more expectant of me getting affected by the energy. So I kind of felt bad to see like you guys pretty much get affected too. But sometimes that's something like I can't avoid. It's pretty prominent, like that's actually going to happen from time to time. So that just came to show how heavy Jihoon's energy was, right? So on that note, I just for future references, um I want to try to kind of avoid that. I mean, I don't mind me feeling that because I've been doing this for so long. So I just really want to try to pretty much protect your energy in on that sense. So like for the next future references, when I read someone else and we get another heavy reading, I kind of just don't want anyone to feel that same heavy energy, you know? So today, obviously you guys know we're going to read into Jongwoo. um what is it, anything that when I meditated on Jongwoo before going live just a moment ago, I obviously meditated on him. He does not have exactly a heavy energy, but it's kind of shaky a little bit. So this is just a fair warning to all of you that are watching this, okay? So if you guys were affected watching Jihoon, like my reading of Jihoon, if you guys were affected before, this is just a warning that it could happen again today. But right now, before we really begin into the reading, it's not terrible. It's not as bad as what happened with Jihoon. That energy was really crazy. Today, it's not that bad. But just in case, we are well. I want to kind of initiate a just a breathing exercise. Okay, before I even start the reading. Does that sound good? I'm going to kind of assume you guys are going to do it along with me just so you know how to do it for the next future reference. Is that cool? So I'm just going to teach you guys a little bit of just the breathing exercise that I like to do every time I feel that I'm about to tap into some heavy energy. Sound good? Okay. So, all right, we're going to do that. So every time, because I actually just got a CC or a Curious Cat question asking me about why the energy was heavy, and she wanted to watch the Jihoon live reading, and she wanted to ask me if there's any way that she can prevent feeling the heaviness. And literally, this is why I'm going to teach you the breathing technique, just in case if any other guys of you are going to feel it too. So every time I meditate and I detect that the energy is strong or too heavy, I kind of retract myself. So just for your future references, all you need to do is just relax, okay? Just relax, sit up straight. Okay, we're gonna do this together. I'm gonna close my eyes, so you guys are gonna do it along with me. Okay, so I close my eyes and make sure, normally I would sit in a crisscross, like an Indian position, like you just crisscross applesauce kind of thing. You just sit, make sure your hands are on your lap, palm is up. This gesture here is to receive good energy. Good energy comes from your left hand. Bad energy releases out of your right hand. So make sure your palms are up, okay? Okay, we're just gonna do this real quick. And so you relax, sit up straight, okay? Put it on your palm, put your palms up on your lap, as comfortable as possible, as relaxed as possible. Close your eyes, and then we're just gonna take a deep breath, okay? Deep inhale through your nose. So do it with me. Hold it for a few seconds, and then release through your mouth. Okay, and then inhale. Hold it, and then exhale. As you are doing that, do that a few times until you feel really good. But as you are doing that, make sure you imagine and visualize a shield kind of forming around you, okay? That is my tip for you, all right? The more you do it, you're gonna feel better. And I suggest from now, start like in future reference when you come into these live readings, do that before you come into the streams. Sound good? Cool. Cool. Will your energies affect me or Jongwoo? No, your energies won't affect me or Jongwoo. It's more of my energy, and Jongwoo will affect you. That's why I'm teaching you the breathing. You see purple sparkles? That's a good sign. That's a good sign. Okay? All right. So that was pretty much the gist. So just practice that breathing before you ever come into these live streams, just in case. It just protects you and it gives you kind of a shield. So it's not that your energy is going to affect me or Tongu or anyone that I read. It's more like my energy, me detecting the person that I'm reading on might affect you guys. So we're not gonna, this is a preventative measure. So, okay. All right. We're going to get into it. So again, like I said, I was meditating on Jongwoo like I normally do before I do these readings, picked up on his energy today. As of now, Jongwoo's energy it's not heavy, like I said, but it's kind of unstable. So there's a little bit of anxiety going on right now. I can tell that he's a little shaky. Earlier when I was meditating, like an hour ago before this, my hands started shaking. My hands were like jittery all of a sudden. So there's this kind of anxious, stressful part here where he's holding in. It's not too, like I said, it's not too heavy, but there's just some kind of like shakiness going on within him. Okay. So that's just the warning here, but we'll see definitely once I pull the cards. Hello, those who are coming just in. Hello, welcome. You feel it too? Yeah. And it's kind of ironic because one of you, an anonymous, came into my CC asking, how do I feel about Jongwoo? right? And I think it was very timely because today is the reading for Jongwoo. But someone asked me, how do I feel about Jongwoo? And I was basically explaining that I have a lot of faith in that kid, and he's such a powerhouse and whatnot, and he's going to do great things. But I feel like there's so much lack of confidence in himself that it kind of overbears himself. So I feel that today when I was meditating. So when I tapped into it, it's really prominent for him. So, but we're gonna confirm that with the cards, okay? Anyway, disclaimers. Again, if you guys are new here and never seen a reading like this before, just a disclaimer, I am a tarot reader, but tarot is a divine tool. Okay, tarot is a divine tool. Nothing is ever set in stone. Nothing is ever factual or definite. Things could always change. Okay, that is just the way of the universe. All right, so anything I say today, just take it with a grain of salt. If it resonates, it resonates. Okay, also, another note is this reading is a paid reading. Okay, so we have an anonymous treasure maker who paid for this reading, who booked this live reading today. So shout out to Anon right now. She really wanted to, check in on Jeongwoo, and yeah, we're gonna do that today. So for her, she gave me a list of questions. I'm gonna go through those questions first. So if you could kindly reserve your questions. Don't spam me any of your questions, okay? You don't have to spam me any of your questions. I'm gonna go through the list first, and then once I give you guys the go signal, you guys can go ahead and give me your questions. Does that sound good? Cool. All right, sounds good. Okay, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do this. All right, so got my tarot deck ready. Let's go. All right, Spirit. Dear Spirit, let us check on in Park Jeongwoo today. Thank you for this reading. Thank you for your clarity, guidance, wisdom, love, and protection today and always. Today we're going to check on Park Jeongwoo. Please protect Jeongwoo right now. Please protect me, and please protect the viewers of this reading. Thank you so much again for your love, protection, clarity, wisdom, and guidance. Okay, so dear Spirit, we're just going to currently ask, how is Jeongwoo doing? How is Jeongwoo doing? Maria, you are not late. I literally just started. We just started. So how is Jeongwoo doing today? Oh, by the way, because like I said, I was feeling kind of shaky energy earlier. I have some crystals with me again. I have the aquamarine. This is for Jeongwoo to protect him. I have a gold stone to protect me. And then I have another clear quartz for everyone else, you guys as viewers. So how's Park Jeongwoo doing right now? Okay. Going to divide. Looks like we're not having any flying cards. So okay. Okay. All right. That's not terrible, but you just confirmed it, Spirit. Thank you. What else? Okay. Huh. All right. Let me just feel them out real quick. Let me listen. Okay, so the question is for Jeongwoo. How is he currently feeling right now? So far with the first card we got today, we have the Six of Cups. Okay, Six of Cups is the card of kind of reminiscence, going back to basics, actually connecting with something that makes you happy. I want to say that he's kind of dwelling right now in the past, not in a regretful manner. There's no regret here. He's just kind of daydreaming in a sense where he's like, oh, remember the time when I used to do this back then, or when it used to be a lot easier. So he's kind of that in that reminiscent mode. He's going like in a recent past, like kind of daydreaming of how it used to be kind of energy. It doesn't really have to be as far back as his childhood, but definitely say because they debuted, for example, you're in a debut and you kind of have reality sinking in. So what I am sensing from Jeongwoo is that he is basically the reality of being the actual idol, like the actual work that you have to do now has sunk in. So I feel like right now with the Six of Cups, he's learning to actually take appreciation of how much easier it really was being a trainee. Like it wasn't that bad after all kind of feeling. So he was like, wow, that was, that was actually a lot easier back then than it is right now. That's what I'm getting from this card. That is what Spirit is also telling me. Why do I confirm that? It's because we have the Emperor. So again, with the Six of Cups, this could also mean trying to balance. Okay, so we have the two figures here. So this is kind of like left or right, pros and cons. And so we have the Emperor card here. The Emperor card is a man of responsibility, discipline, motivation, tactfulness. So when I put these two cards together, these spirits basically say that Jeongwoo, like I said, is in a reminiscent mode, and he's kind of looking back and forth from reality of now, of his current situation, and then reminiscing of the easier times back then. Okay, so yeah. Those who are asking questions, like I said, please reserve them for later. I am answering the questions from the payer of this reading. Okay, thank you. So he's definitely kind of mismatching and like weighing out how he's feeling. And it doesn't help because he is a Libra. So a Libra is an air sign energy. Libras is the sign of justice and equality. So sometimes they kind of want the balance, but they will have their moments where it's just going to be hard. And it doesn't help either that it's Mercury retrograde. So air signs are definitely more affected through the Mercury retrograde. So basically, with that said, it's just a matter of him trying to segregate his thoughts and trying to find that middle spot, that sweet spot, just being balanced again. Okay, so that's what's going on. We also have the Five of Wands in reverse. Five of Wands in reverse literally means internal conflict. So he's thinking about a lot of things, like a little tiny little issues that's kind of forming into one big issue. Okay, so he's definitely kind of reminiscing, and he's just overthinking things. Like I said, Libra, air sign. Air signs have this stereotype that they kind of overthink things a lot, like being over analytical and just kind of not like a scatterbrain kind of energy. So that is what I'm getting here from the Five of Wands. So there's this internal conflict, internal mindset right now that's just all over the place. Okay, but on the good note is that he also has the Strength card. So he's a lot better today than he was probably like a few days ago. So even though I feel like he's a little anxious and a little stressed out, he's actually in a better spot today than he was in a few days ago. So with the Strength card, this is basically him tapping into his inner strength, really kind of overcoming that stress right now. So that he's really determined to like he's telling himself, wake up, snap out of it. You don't need to stress. So he's really good about that. He's really resilient about that. So he's not letting that settle. He's not like letting himself mope about, these anxieties that he has. Okay. We also have the King of Swords. So King of Swords is obviously embodying that Libra energy that he has. So Swords is air. Okay, and King is, the male energy. So that is Jeongwoo right now. He is the King of Swords. He's embodying this, and he's in battle mode against the Devil card. So the Devil card also represents insecurities. So again, kind of similar to the Five of Wands in reverse, he is battling these negative thoughts. He's really good about that. So if I put it together, if you look at it, the King of Swords right here is looking at the snake or the devil here, and he's basically battling these overindulgent or these negative thoughts. So he's really in a good fighting spirit right now, okay? So yes, he's a little stressed out, but at the most part, he's doing well. He's not like in panic mode. You know what I mean? He knows how to pick himself back up, okay? All right, that is what's going on. Jan, do you think I can handle answering 9 pages of my modules in just one day? You sure can, but make sure you're managing your time. I don't know if you should be watching this live. Okay. On that note of answering that question about how he feels, I'm actually going to pull his birth cards. I normally don't do birth cards for idols, but I'm going to do that for Jeongwoo in general. I normally just do birth cards for personal readings. Let me see. His birthday is what? September 28th? Is it September 27, 20? Oh, no, it's September 28th, 2004, right? So if I calculate that right, his birthday, just a moment, like mental math. So his birth card should be the Tower and the Chariot, which is very fitting to him. Let me get those cards. Tower, Chariot, please come out. Tower, Chariot, please come out. Tower, Chariot, please come out. Tower, I need you, Tower, Chariot, please come out for Jeongwoo, please. Birth card, Tower, Chariot, please come out. Thank you. Hello, Tower. Hello, Chariot. Cool. Thank you. All right. Okay. So his birth card, like I said, is okay. I haven't explained what a birth card is. Birth cards are a pair of 2 tarot cards that kind of define the human life of one person, right? So, as time goes, say that, within time, a person changes, a person evolves, a person grows. And there will be certain traits about ourselves that kind of evolves and just changes in general, right? But the birth card represents and will show the traits of your soul that will never ever change. Something that never changes about you throughout your whole lifetime. Okay, does that make sense? So basically, for Jeongwoo, his pair of cards for his birth card is the Tower card and the Chariot card. Okay, so the Tower card here, this is represented by crumbling, falling, sudden upheaval, destruction. Okay, this is kind of just like breaking and destroying things apart. This is ruled, Tower card is ruled by Mars. Mars is aggression. Okay, so this is about destroying to make new. So that is what the Tower card is for Jeongwoo. And then we also have the Chariot card. The Chariot card is Cancer energy. This is ruled by Cancer. Chariot is about being successful upon tackling hardships. Okay, so with these 2 together, these 2 cards together basically says, the Tower again is, like I said, it's the crumble and fall versus the warrior. Okay, that is the Chariot. So when I describe these 2 cards upon Jeongwoo's spirit or Jeongwoo's soul, the thing that will never change about him is that no matter how hard things can get, Jeongwoo will always be able to get back up. Okay, he is that warrior spirit. That is something that will never ever change about Jeongwoo's soul. That is fixated on him. That is a trait that will forever be fixated on Jeongwoo. So in spite of any kind of like destruction or like madness that could happen to him, he will always be a fighter. That is Jeongwoo. You can never fully worry about him because he knows how to get right back up. That's the certain fixated trait of Jeongwoo. So yeah, It makes sense right now, like what I just asked earlier about how he's feeling. This being his birth cards, that just confirms everything. So yes, we are worried by default, but we don't have to worry because Jongwoo is naturally just good at getting back up. Okay. So we do have that warrior in Jongwoo. Okay. All right. So we're gonna go down the list. I'm gonna try to do that as quick as possible, but properly. So second question is, what is his state of mind right now upon the career path? Okay. Excuse me. Your birth cards are the World and Empress. You have the same birth cards as Hanbin. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought, Spirit. Okay. All right. So what is his current mindset, or what is his current, feeling and thought process upon his career right now? So is there a site to know birth cards? Yes, there's plenty of birth card calculators, or it's basically like a birth chart calculator. Just go on Google. You can Google it. Just put birth card tarot calculator, and you guys can do that. All you have to do is put your birthday. Okay, so first card is the Lover's card. So this, upon asking how does he feel about his career path right now, or where he's at with his career, this is the Lover's card. This is basically saying that he loves it. He does love his career. He loves being, he loves what he's doing. He does. He feels accomplished. He feels fulfilled doing this kind of job. He feels like he's on the right path. However, again, the whole anxiety part is showing again. We have the 8 of coins, or the 8 of pentacles, in reverse. So obviously, yes, he likes what he's doing and he is, very passionate. But with the 8 of pentacles in reverse, this is saying that even though he loves this job, there's always, these little things that he needs to kind of tweak out, especially in the professional world. It's not just about singing anymore. He has to make consideration that he is a singer and also a professional. So there's also these rules that he has to follow, or he has to abide with. So that is what the 8 of Pentacles reverse is saying. So there will be that lack of freedom. There will be that lack of consideration sometimes for his personal self, or for his inner self-love kind of feeling. So when you put the Lover's card and the 8 of Pentacles together, yeah, he loves it. He loves his job. He loves his career, but he is kind of still anxious about the professional side of that. We also have the 6 of coins in reverse. This is about giving too much of his energy. So he's trying to figure out how in the world can he be content with this job while not giving too much of his time and his energy. So he's kind of like that all or nothing kind of guy. So when he does something, he gives his all, and then he can't find that middle ground where he's not reserving enough for himself. So he's like, okay, I'm going to do well. And then later on, while he's trying to give his all and then make sure everyone is approved of that, he forgets how to kind of make sure he's approving of himself. So that is where the confidence levels go down, because we do have the 8 of Swords. Okay, the 8 of Swords is anxiety. 8 of Swords, if you can tell by the image, okay, this is pretend this is Jongwoo in the middle, and all these swords is surrounding him. Okay, this is all his anxieties that he put himself in, and he's kind of trapped around it. So he's like, okay, I'm overthinking this, and basically I don't know how to really get myself out of it. But at least it is the 8 of Swords. Again, you could tell with the image, this image here is that the being just needs to stand up and get out of it. Okay, he's not completely trapped. So right now he's just trying to juggle that kind of thought process. Okay, and then we also have the Three of Wands in reverse. Okay, so the Three of Wands in reverse talks about unable to move forward or unsure how to progress or kind of upgrade yourself even better. So again, it's all about that confidence that he's kind of lacking, or he's like really hard on himself. Three of Wands in reverse says, kind of like in a matter of how am I going to top everything I do every time, especially that is the pressure, being a rookie. Okay, there's high expectations when you are a rookie. So for him, on a personal note, he's just like, how can I make sure that I'm doing my part to make sure that us as a group is doing better? So he's thinking about these things. Okay, the Jan, my birth card is the World and the Empress. Cool. All right, so that is what he is kind of currently thinking about when it comes to the career. He loves the job, but he's still kind of, everything is still sinking in. So it's like that rookie mindset. It's like, wow, this is the real deal. Like, yeah, it's not just about the fame, the glam, the performance. There's definitely more to it. There's more, there's definitely much more professionalism needed. And it's only just kind of sinking in for Jeongwoo right now. And he feels that pressure. Okay, so yeah, we're going to ask the next one. What is the next question? Okay, the next question is very similar to the previous one. So Anon says, what are his feelings about being an idol? Okay, we'll do that. Oh, there's an angel number, 111. 111 likes. Angel number, new beginning. Can you hear cars passing in your room, Jan? No. You guys are scaring yourself. You stopped. Well, you can press it now. It's 1:14, so you're good. That's too funny. So what is Jeongwoo's current feelings about being an idol? Okay, not coming out, huh? Spirit, why? Is it because it's very similar? Okay, I'm just gonna. Oh, okay, good. Oh, good, good. Okay, cool. All right, very nice. What are his thoughts, or how does he feel about being an idol? Right, that is the question. Somewhat a little similar to the previous question, but how he feels like, or how he currently feels about being an idol, we have the Sun card. This is Leo energy. Sun card is about happiness, fulfillment, warmth, joy, excitement, passion, drive. And he loves that. He loves being an idol. He is excited all the time about being an idol, right? So he's happy about that. We also have the Magician card. So he's excited to become an idol because one of these, especially under YG, I am hearing that, like, yes, he's happy to be an idol and he's also happy to create. He's happy. The Magician card right here is about creation or manifestation and making things come to life. So that is in the art kind of feeling right here for him. So he's excited. He likes being an idol. He's excited about creating new things, making music, performing, and all of that and such. However, again, with the Hierophant in reverse, this is also kind of testing his ability to stay disciplined in the idol industry. So again, because he's so young, the Hierophant is a Taurus card, but this is in reverse. This is basically kind of breaking out of the norm, breaking tradition or breaking value, breaking habit or routine. So he's kind of like okay, I love doing this. I am excited about doing this, but again, there's like all these rules that I have to follow, and I'm not sure if I'm able to really kind of follow the rules all the time. And that's normal. He's still, he's still really young. He's still a child. So he's just kind of getting the hang of that. And I feel like right now it's really sinking in of how responsible that he has to be, not just him, but all of Treasure. And rapidly, part of my CC that Anon asked me about how I feel about him, I said specifically that he's growing up so fast that I wish he would slow down. And I say that again more now after pulling these cards. Okay, he enjoys who he is. He enjoys what he's doing. He loves being in the idle life, but he feels pressured to grow up faster. So I want him to, for me on a personal note, I just want him to kind of slow down because yeah, he should still enjoy his youth while still being able to do what he loves. So that is that. Okay, next question. What is the current energy that surrounds Jeongwoo? Anon, I see how you worded that. That was very clever of you. You asked, I love that wording. I really do love that wording. That's a loophole. You found a loophole, Anon, that paid for this reading. She found a loophole on how to ask about outside energies without really asking about a certain person. Very clever, Anon. You did you did well. Spirit, what is up, Spirit? Okay, that's what I thought. Like, talk to me. Talk to me. All right, we have the Eight of Swords again. All right, Eight of Swords again. Literally, I said it already. Eight of Swords again is anxiety. So Eight of Swords is about, again, putting yourself in negative thought. So the energy right now around him. So all these all these negative thoughts is by influence. So I'm being corrected right now. So when I said earlier that he's putting the negative thoughts in his head, this time it's actually from the outer forces. So the outside energy around him is influencing him to think these drastic things. Okay, so that's going on right now. Let me see. We also have the Six of Swords. So the outside energy is about moving forward. This definitely loud and clear is telling me about their comeback. This is moving into the next chapter, hence like the first step. We're going into chapter 3. This is basically talking about it loud and clear. Okay, so with that, right now he's really anxious about the comeback. He's really anxious about going into the next step. We also pull out, we have the 10 of Coins in reverse. So he is, for him on a personal note, 10 of Coins, the outside energy is there, that the expectations from the outside energy is about making sure that Treasure and him have that success or have that reward. It's not even on Treasure. Treasure is not even thinking about, or Treasure and Jeongwoo is not even thinking about the rewards. So it's the outside energies that is pressuring or putting that influence that they have to win. They have to succeed. They have to, get numbers up. So let me clarify that. I'm going to clarify the 10 of Coins. Why is the 10 of Coins in reverse here? Who's the one that is pressuring? Is it YG Entertainment? Is it other members? Okay, see now the justice, the card. Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. And I feel okay. That is what I thought. So I'm going to keep it real with you guys. I was already keeping it real earlier. Was it yesterday or earlier? I don't know. I have lost my track of time. If you guys know me on Twitter, if you follow me on Twitter, I went on a ramble. I went on a rampage about pressuring people, talking about charts, statistics, and records. Guys, this is literally it. Okay? This is literally it. Okay? They're pressured right now. Well, at least with Jeongwoo right now. Jeongwoo's the one that's showing that he's pressured about it. Okay? So I went on a ramble and now the cards and now Jeongwoo's spirit is saying that. Okay? So the overthinking outside influences that's putting it in his head, it's the influences because they have, YG Entertainment, even though we don't really see them seeing us, okay, they have a marketing team. Even though we don't want to believe that, there is a marketing team that is researching how we feel, how the fans feel, okay? And they get reports that way. Don't ask me how I know these things. I used to work in the industry. So basically, that is how that works. The marketing team, the research team will tell them, oh, well, the fans are expecting this. This is what they want, okay? So even though you don't think that they don't see what we say, even if they don't personally directly go through Twitter to see what we're saying, marketing is seeing that, okay? They know. So, and it's harder when management sees it, because when management talks about it, it's more pressuring. Does that make sense? Like, it's different. For example, it's different when the members look on social media themselves. They can look at the image, they can look at the tweets, or they can look at whatever themselves and like take it how they want. But it's different when management looks at it and then they get told, like, not directly, Okay. I'm just kind of finding it ironic because I went on a ramble about it and now it's being told by the cards, okay, in Jeongwoo's energy. So it's kind of ironic. Doyoung posted. Is it a good photo? Is it a good photo? It's a video clip. I won't watch that yet. Okay. It's a video clip from I Love You. So, let's see. Shoot. All right. What else? Yeah, okay. See, next card we have is the Justice card in reverse. Justice card is Libra. He is a Libra, but this is in reverse. So he's not himself right now. He feels like, so justice, hence the word justice, it's about being fair, being equal, feeling okay. So, but because this is in reverse, there's no equality here. He feels pressured. He feels like this isn't fair. Like we're doing the best we can. That's the feeling here. Okay, so basically with that, and it's kind of ironic too, because the image of this card is the art is inspired by Korea. Look, it's a Korean boy. It's a Korean boy, so it's really cute and kind of ironic. So this is Jeongwoo, but it's reversed. So, okay. Yeah. So Justice. What about the hashtag? Wait, what? Okay, whatever. Anyway, let's pull another card, Spirit. Baby. Poor thing. Okay. These kids. Okay, so another couple cards that I pulled about what is the outside energy around Park Jeongwoo. We have the Four of Swords. Very similar to what I said about being able to, that warrior sense, so being able to get right back up and go in battle mode. So right now he's on that mode. So he's lacking of rest. He's lacking rest, and he's always like instinctively like, okay, I need to get up and get my ish together. That's how he's feeling. And there's honestly in this spread right now, there's a lot of water. There's a lot of water and there's a lot of air. So that's like contemplating of his mind and his heart. So there's a lot between his heart, his mind, emotions, and thoughts. It's just a mess right now for Jeongwoo. We have the Five of Cups. Look at the image here. See the Five of Cups. The being on this card is crying, it's disappointed, it's pressured, it's stressed out. So that is the outside energy. So he's feeling conflicted because of this outside energy. Okay. All right. Yeah, I know. Exactly. Indirect pressure. Thank you for wording it better. Indirect pressure. Again, overall he's fine. It's just he's trying to clear his mind a lot better. Next question. So what is Jeongwoo hopeful for? Okay, what is Jeongwoo hopeful for? Well, what is Jeongwoo hopeful for, Spirit? Thank you. It's not YG. Yeah, it's not YG. It's like indirect. So it's like a chain effect. It's like the domino effect. So say that we or outside viewers are having these high expectations of Treasure. Like, yes, we want them to win. We want them to be Rookie of the Year, whatever it is. We want them to have their first win. There's that pressure. And then YG sees it. Okay, it's going as a domino effect. YG Entertainment sees it, and then they give that message to Treasure. So it's like a domino effect of outside energy. So it's not directly just from fans. It's just outside. It's everyone. Like, as if you think about it technically, YG Entertainment is still pressuring them because they're the ones telling them about it. You know what I mean? So it's a chain effect. What is Jeongwoo hopeful for? Okay. Okay. What else? So it's funny. I swear that Libra energy of his is prominent right now. So he's hopeful for the Justice card again, but it's not reversed anymore. So he's hoping to get back intact. He's hoping to find that balance with himself again. He's hoping to get out of that mental chaos. So that is what he's currently hoping for. He's also hoping for the 10 of Wands in reverse. This is basically releasing baggage, releasing pressure. He's hopeful to just not stress out so much. He's really working on that, okay? So we also have the High Priestess. The High Priestess is him being hopeful for balance in general, like not just about him, but everything around his life. He's hoping that he can really manage his time, manage his energy, being able to become an idol, be able to do school, be able to still be, you know, a son to his, you know, in his family, and still being able to be a cooperative member in Treasure. He's trying to hope to be in this perfect mindset, this perfect balance in all aspects of his life. Okay. We also have the 10 of Cups. So he is hopeful for all his wishes to come true. 10 of Cups is about wish fulfillment, dreams being achieved. So he's hopeful for all these projects, possible projects. So we're going to clarify that in a bit. We also have 4 of Wands. So again, this is stability. He's hoping for stability, security, financial abundance. He's hoping for that as well. We also have the Page of Swords. So really making a name for himself. Okay, this is a personal note for him. He is hoping that one day he can, you know, really express who he is, because there's he has a Capricorn Mercury. So Capricorn Mercury is they're not so quick to express how they feel. If he feels something, he won't talk about it. It'll take him a while to really talk about it. So with the Page of Swords, he really hopes that he can kind of get out of that bad habit, you know, suppressing too much. So yeah, that is what he's hopeful for. Let's see, let's pull one more. Yeah, okay, we have the 9 of Wands in reverse. Again, he's hoping to release any kind of stress, any kind of baggage, okay? All right, next. Okay, we have an advice question. So what does he need to focus on right now? What should he focus on right now? Okay, great question. What does he need to focus on right now? What should he focus on right now? Okay. Okay. All right. So what he needs to focus on right now is kind of just being stronger. Okay, this is again it's kind of crazy that Jongwoo keeps getting repetitive cards. So basically that's saying that the message is loud and clear. So we get the strength card again, Leo energy. This is basically him to kind of take ownership of what he is capable of. He needs to have more confidence. Leo card or the strength card is about confidence, being able to kind of tap into your truest leadership of your own life, of your own capabilities, your own talent and skills. So like really strongly, the strength card is advising Jongwoo to really work on his confidence. He needs to get out of that and he needs to just say, okay, I got this. I'm good. Like I can handle it. Okay. We also have the 10 of Cups again, a lot of repetitive cards. So he needs to be confident in his capabilities, in his dreams, and being confident that he can achieve them without being so stressed out. Okay. Okay. What will help Park Jeongwoo be at peace more? Interesting. Okay, for that question, Anon, what will help Jeongwoo be at more peace? I'm going to use an oracle card. I'm going to use 2 oracle cards today. Let's see. What will help Jeongwoo be more at peace? Isn't it kind of funny, especially I kind of want to talk to Anon if you're watching, but it's kind of ironic how fluid the questions go, isn't it? You ask these questions and it's just kind of flowing well on how it's meshing with the answers that we're getting. So it's really interesting. The universe is really something. Okay. You guys are cute, making hashtags to show Jongwoo he's okay. Anis, can I know how many cards you own? I own a lot of decks. I own 16 tarot decks, 12 oracle decks, 6 Lenormand decks, and I actually have some more coming in. What will help Jongwoo be more at peace? I have a lot of, I collect decks. Oh man. Oh baby. Okay. So what will help him be more at peace? He needs to love himself more. We got the love card. He needs to just learn how to love himself more. We have the blame in reverse. So he needs to release blame. He needs to stop blaming himself for things he has no fault in. Him being a Libra, he wants to kind of justify and take responsibility all the time, even if it's not his fault. So basically he is advised to let go of blame. He shouldn't blame himself for anything he didn't even do. So that's something he needs to work on. Also in that note, we have guilt. Again, very similar to blame. He shouldn't feel guilty for not, if he feels like he's not good enough, or if he feels like they're not doing well enough. Basically, he's just like, the universe is like, you don't need to feel guilty, and you don't need to blame yourself. Okay, there's nothing that, you don't have to beat yourself up over things that you had no control over, right? Let's ask. Let me use my other oracle deck. Let's ask the moon. Let's ask the moon. What will help Jongwoo be more at peace, please? You suddenly remembered when he says sorry for not taking selfies too often. Yeah, that's a great example. Even as simple as that. Yeah. Okay. Exactly. Okay. So again, to continue the question, what does he need to no, what will help Park Jeongwoo be more at peace? So we have the end of a cycle approaches, okay? See, this is the full moon in Capricorn. Full moons represent endings. Okay, so for him as an advice card, for him to kind of obtain peace within himself, he needs to let go and kind of end the part of that there's no need to stress himself out. If there is hardship, he can end it whenever he wants. Stressing out is a choice still, right? So he kind of needs to obtain that, because if he stresses that out, no matter what, no matter how much energy you invest yourself in worrying about things that are not in your control, regardless, at the end of the day, nothing will come out of that situation. So that's the next card we have. He needs to understand nothing will come out of the situation by just stressing on it. He doesn't need to stress, okay? And then to be more at peace, he also needs to step out of his comfort zone. See that? North Node, he needs to step out of his comfort zone. That is very similar to the Strength card. He needs to be more confident. Okay, all right. Next. Okay, finally, we're gonna do predictions. All right, 1 year. 1 year. What kind of blessings can we expect for Jeongwoo within a year from today? What? Why am I having to decide the hashtag? I just. Are you? I'm not. No, don't put that on me. I am busy right now. I am doing a reading. You guys do that. You guys, how dare you put more responsibility on me? Oh, like, how dare you? Let Jan do it. What? How dare you guys? I am here. I am breathing. I'm just doing my job here. You guys are nuts. All right. 1 year blessings. Ooh. Here we go. Oh. Ba-bum. Cool. We got a double confirmation. We're going from Junkyu. Now we're going to Jeongwoo. I see you, Junkyu. Yeah, are you here? Interesting. Yeah. All right. Okay. Here is Jun. Yeah, this is Jeongwoo. This is Yedam. And we have. Okay. Hold on. Oh. There we go. There's Junkyu. Junkyu Yedam. Junkyu Yedam Jeongwoo. Okay. Cool. That's happening, guys. That's still happening. We got it. We got it on Junkyu's end. We got it on Jeongwoo's end. Okay. So, all right. Did Junkyu just drop out of nowhere? You kinda, yeah, a little bit. Yeah, cool. All right. So it looks like, so what did I say for the Trinity? I said a year, right? I said within a year for them. I said it within a year, right? Correct me. Did I say that a year? Okay. So it might be really sooner. It might be sooner. It might be sooner. It might be sooner, guys. Yeah, it might be sooner than we thought. Maybe, like I said, I always already said that it's within a year, no later than a year, but definitely it's more confirmed. Why do I say that? Okay, why do I say that? Well, for first of all, let me just show you. We have the Queen of Coins. Okay, Queen of Coins, this is Junkyu. Page of Swords, this is Jongwoo. Page of Coins, this is Yedam. So that's together, they're together. Why do I say within a year? We have the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is telling me loud and clear that they're working on something really big. Okay, they're working on something really big, and it's just going to be a matter of time. Okay, and it's going to be really soon. Okay, that's that emotional push that, like, hey, we have something for you. We have a surprise. There is something they have for you. We're going to give that to you, kind of feeling. That is what the Queen of Cups is talking about. We also have the Hanging Man. Okay, we have the Hanging Man. This is being plotful and then waiting for that right moment. Waiting for that right moment. Okay. We also have okay. You'll pretend to be surprised. Okay, we also have the Tower card. Normally this would be a scary card. Normally this would be a destructive card, but we have this with the Death card. So this is something very brand new to the unit. This is, I mean, it's very similar to what I said in Junkyu's reading, that Junkyu will show a different side to him. So now that we added Jeongwoo to the picture because we're reading Jeongwoo, this is basically saying it's not just Junkyu. Jeongwoo is part of this new side. You know what I mean? So they're adding these little, like, they're stirring up the pot together kind of feeling. So for this whole thought of me, or when I said it must have been Junkyu, only because we were only tapping into Junkyu's energy. Now that we are in Jeongwoo's energy, this is saying, no, it's not just him. I'm in this together. So what? Treasure maker. Yes, do not overthink it. Do not dwell on it. I told you guys how to not jinx readings and manifestations. So don't overthink it. Just let it happen. Let it happen when it happens. Is that a fixed unit? Yes. Well, no, I said it wasn't in the previous reading. Let me double check that. No, I said it wasn't. I said it was just a collaboration. Let me double check that now. Yeah, it wasn't. I said it wasn't. I'm going to check that now. Is that a fixed unit? The fixed unit is Jihoon and Mashiho, but the trio, I said no. So we'll check. Why is it that I literally just said Jihoon and then he posts? Why? I literally just said, I don't understand. It's like Jihoon knows. Can he leave me alone? Literally, can he leave me alone? Can he leave me alone? I can't. Do I even want to look? I can't. Oh, okay. I don't feel too bad. Okay. No, that's a cute photo of him. Okay. Anyway. I'm like, oh, okay, never mind. That wasn't too bad. Okay. It's still not a fixed unit, but it's still a big project. Okay. Freaking Jihoon, yeah, freaking Jihoon. But yeah, it's not a fixed unit. It's not a fixed unit. It's still something they're doing, but it's not like Mashiho and Jihoon. You guys will never let that go about Jihoon and myself. Sure, sure, guys. Yeah, it's not a fixed unit. We have the Ace of Wands. This is just something that they wanted to do. Ace of Wands is a creation card, but it's not something fixated. This is just something that they wanted to create together. Okay? All right. What else? What other 1 year blessings do we have? What other blessings do we have within a year for Jeongwoo, please? Queen of Cups, the Moon card. Ooh. Huh. Oh. What? Spirit, please confirm. Why is that card here? Oh. Trio again. Okay, what about the so you're what? Spirit, come on now. What is this? Now you're making me excited. Like finally the energy is lifted. What's going on? What? No way. No way. No way. No way. No, 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 no way. Guys, what is going on? We're oh my god. Okay. Guys. Oh my god. The way I'm just teasing you guys. Not only are we getting a collaboration of these three together, okay, there might be a show. There might be a show that's gonna come from these three. Like a maybe like a busker kind of thing. Like a performance show, not a TV show, a performance show. Not a TV show, like a performance show. Like a stage, you know what I mean? I'm silent, but I'm screaming with you internally, reading your comments. Yeah, there is a performance here that's going to happen. It's not just about, oh, here's a unit and they're going to perform and maybe they'll have a music video, whatever. There's going to be an actual show. I don't think it's as grand as the YG Family concert, though. Don't get your hopes that high. Okay, do not. No, it's not. It may not. You know what? Kyle Taejeon. Maybe Kyle Taejeon. I'm not gonna say it's YG Family. That's too big. That's too grand. It could even be just on TV. Maybe it's just like, maybe it's like a V Live concert, possibly like a V Live show. Or sketchbook, that's possible as well. It could be anything, really. It's just know that it's a stage, and this is for Jeongwoo. It's for Jeongwoo, Yedam, and Junkyu. There's something big there. There's a performance here. What else? But this is, again, within a year. So, again, within a year. What other blessings do we have? My energy suddenly just cleared after getting that. Okay. For personal note. Ooh. Okay, very similar to Jihoon's. There's endorsements happening. Okay, there's going to be endorsements. Huh. Can you clarify that, please? Great. Perfect. Okay, so the moment within a year, you know how I was talking about that Jeongwoo needs to break out of his shell, step out of his comfort zone. So within a year, he's going to really do that, and he's going to get a lot of love calls as well from networks, from shows, from artists, whatnot. So there's going to be opportunity for Jeongwoo. Okay, there's going to be more opportunity for Jeongwoo. So maybe he'll be guesting on a show. Maybe he'll be on Variety. Maybe he'll do kind of like these gigs, and then like I said, there's also endorsements. Yeah, that's great. Let me see one more. Okay, yeah, happiness there. So when will this happen? So when exactly within a year though, Spirit? 7 months. Okay, within 7 months. Within 7 months, expect Jeongwoo to have more, to break out of his shell, and then from there, he'll pretty much kind of network himself really well. Just expect him to see more on, just expect to see more of him on TV. So you never know. It could be anything. It could be, again, endorsements, shows, guestings. He just needs to really tap into that confident side of him because he's got it. Jeongwoo's got it. Anything else that we can know for Jeongwoo within a year? Yeah, again, more opportunities. Pretty much similar. Okay, what is this all about, Spirit? Why is the Magician card here? Ooh! Has this already happened? Yes. Yes. Okay. So we, not just Junkyu who is a producer, not just Yedam who is a producer, we got a Jeongwoo producer or a writer. We have a Jeongwoo writer producer. We have a powerhouse for real. Yeah. Why do I say that? Magician card again. Magician card is a creator card. Okay, is a creator card, but we also have the Eight of Pentacles. Earlier it was reversed, right? But now it's upright. So this is, I am a creator of anything that I love, and that obviously he loves music. So he's going to create music. He is a creator of music. And you know what's funny? Have you noticed every time you watch Jeongwoo, sometimes when he does like a little sneak peek, he's always hanging out with, sometimes you'll see him on social media, he'll post of him hanging out with Junkyu in the studio or practicing, or he's, you know, just kind of like on the sidelines watching Junkyu be a producer. So I feel like this is it. Yeah. Again, and then we also have the Chariot. Remember I said earlier, this is his birth card. This is about success. So he will be doing this. Okay, he will be creating, but with the Chariot, he'll also be successful at it. He's going to be really good at it. Powerhouse. Good on you, Jeongwoo. What else? I'm gonna ask one more. What else can we expect within a year? Damn, how many writers is that in Treasure? Someone count that for me. 12, yeah, technically. Yeah, literally all of them, huh? You're right, it's all of them. One year again. Okay. Why? Why is it? Okay, so creation, still talking about that creation. Okay, so just really emphasize more on creativity, manifesting creativity, really embodying the fact that there's going to be success, and then that's only going to attract more fans now. Okay, I see what you're trying to say, Spirit. Okay. So, wow, that's pretty good. So the moment we get Jeongwoo, the moment we get Jeongwoo as a writer, like an official writer, apparently this is just so far because I still haven't read the other members, but so far, as soon as we get Jeongwoo, his songs or his contribution to the music is going to be a reason why it attracts more fans. Yep. So again, that's so far with just Jeongwoo. I still need to read the other members, so if you guys want to book that, but so far, at least with Jeongwoo, the moment he is officially like a producer or a songwriter, the moment he gets his name out there as a creator, as a producer writer, his name will be a factor as to how they get more fans or more attraction or attention. Yeah, I know, right? He's literally only 15, 16. So expect that. Okay. I'm going to end that there. That was a lot. So next question. We're almost done with the list. Okay. Oh, wow. That one's deep. Okay, that is a deep question, Anon. We're going deep here. What is Jeongwoo's sole purpose? That is something we haven't asked for any of Treasure. What is Jeongwoo's sole purpose? All right. That's some deep one. No one's asked that about any other member, so this might take a little more extra energy, but we'll see how that goes for me. Wish me luck. Wish me luck. It's really flowing well, but yeah, we'll see how I feel after I tap into that. Okay. Spirit. Sole purpose in this lifetime. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. This is more. Okay. Sole purpose. Oh. Okay, that's great. That's great. Okay, another one. Wow. Why is that? And why is this his purpose? Why is this his purpose? Okay, so Jeongwoo, if I recall correctly, Jeongwoo is on his 7th life. He is a soul age 7. So in this lifetime, in this current 7th life that he is in right now, his purpose of his soul is to break, I need to word it better. In this lifetime, on his 7th life right now, his soul's purpose is to be a healer, okay? Not exactly like a medical, okay? That's not the case, but healing through what he knows, healing through his talent, healing through his capabilities, really moving people's souls with his talent, right? We have the balance card as well. So this is something that he wants to his soul wants to project that. Now I asked, why is this his sole purpose? Because in his previous lives, I'm going from his 6th to his 4th life. He was going through a change since then of how he felt detrimental to himself. No one's been such a healer to him. No one in his soul, his soul previously never comforted him. A lot of that remember I keep saying throughout this whole reading, there's a lack of confidence here. This is because of his past lives. So he's never been confident even during his previous lives. So his sole purpose is to be a healer, so he can regain that security within himself now. Okay, so his soul has already been suffering confidence back then. So that's what's going on. Why do I say that? And I'm going to show you the cards why it explains that. So his sole purpose is to break free, okay, with the Tower card, to break free from any kind of detrimental thoughts, okay? His sole purpose is to be a healer and in balance with the Temperance card, okay? By that means it's because he has never felt confident before, like I said, okay? And so this time he needs to become a healer and actually radiate his skills, radiate his talent in order to fulfill that purpose. Whether or not it's in this lifetime, as long as he achieves this before his 9th life. That's what's going on. He's on his 7th life. So whether or not he achieves this on this lifetime, he still has until his 9th life. Jen, if I book for myself, are you still going to do it live or it's private? All personal readings will just be between you and me. So you can, if you are interested, you can book with me on my website, and then it'll just be you and me on a private call. So yeah, if you're interested in personal reading, that's there. Obviously, it's a personal reading, so I'm not gonna do it live here for everyone to watch. So unless that's what you want, but so that is his sole purpose. Okay, the last question that kind of ties into the sole purpose question is, how is he living in order to obtain that? Okay. How is he currently, like, what is his status right now? Like, how is he doing in that journey of achieving his sole purpose? Puka, Angelina, how can we tell how many lives you have lived? I explained this before. All you have to do is add your birthday and reduce it to a single digit. So anyone that has done it before, can you type it in and show her how to do it? Can you explain it while I'm doing this reading? Please and thank you. Just add your birthday and reduce it to a single digit. Okay, how is he living in order to obtain his sole purpose? Okay, that's pretty good. So we have the King of Wands. So King of Wands is fire energy, and the whole confidence is represented by fire element. So he's getting there. He's working on it. He is getting there, okay? So yeah, he's gonna get there. It's not for certain that it's going to be complete in this lifetime, but definitely he's definitely working on it. I feel like in his previous lives he's kind of been oblivious to the sole purpose, but now in this lifetime of being a 7, because 7s are actually about purpose. 7 is the number of purpose. 7 is the number of luck. 7 is the number of even awakening, spiritual awakening. So in this lifetime, I think he's much more spiritually aware that he needs to fulfill this for himself. Okay. Okay. Cool. That's that. That took a while, but that is all the questions that I have from Anon. So you guys got the go signal. What are your questions for Jeongwoo? We'll do this for another 10 minutes or 15 minutes. So yeah, that's all. That's all we got from Anon. So it's your turn, guys. Okay, what is his thoughts on treasure makers? Okay, we'll ask that. Angela Audrey, no, if you got 10, Angela Audrey, if you got 10, reduce that. Your soul age is 1. 1 plus 0 from 10 is 1. So your soul age is 1. You have to reduce it to a single digit. Okay. How does he feel about treasure maker? You got 9, you're on your last life. Oh, baby. Okay. Oh, he's a real baby. He's a real baby. I love him. Okay. What he feels about treasure makers. I'm gonna be really upfront and really blunt. He loves his treasure makers a whole lot of love for you guys, a whole lot of respect. However, he is intimidated by you guys. He gets intimidated. He may not act like it, but he's so intimidated by his fans. He's like, ooh, people, ooh, fans, like, oh, cool, like I love them, but how do I get close to them? That feeling. Yeah, he's a true baby. He gets intimidated. He loves you guys, but he doesn't know how to, he hasn't worked out how to be close to you guys. And I think that's also why he finds it awkward to post selkas often. It's hard for him to be as interactive as he wants to. Like he wants to, but he doesn't know how to because he overthinks that. He's such a Libra that way. You're like, you don't need to overthink it. Just do it. Just do it, baby boy. Just talk to your fans. But he loves you guys. He loves his treasure makers so much. He's just still trying to figure it out. Okay, he's really intimidated. He's like, oh man, how do I? Yeah, you know what's funny? You guys are saying he bullies you. Look, you want to see what's funny about the cards that I have to confirm that? Three of Swords is about roasting, kind of like being a bully or just being mean. He's doing that. That is his form. That is his way. That is his only way he knows how to show his affection, how to communicate. Okay, he likes to make fun. It's almost like Jihoon, right? He likes to tease, right? So these two cards, yes, he kind of bullies you guys or he's savage or whatever, but that is the best way he knows possible to interact with his fans. But in other forms of communicating or being interactive with treasure babies, like literally he doesn't know how anywhere else to do it. So yeah. So that's that. Okay, any other question? Does he have plans on acting? Who is his closest member in Treasure? Okay. Who's his closest member in Treasure? A fire sign? June. Tupac. It's June. It's June. Park Bros. Park Bros. Why? Straight up, easy peasy. The moon card is Pisces. We only know one Pisces. There is only one Pisces in Treasure. Jaehyuk. I'm so sorry, Jaehyuk. Oh. Let's I'll ask who else he's closest to after Jihoon. These are so funny. Why are you dragging Jaehyuk into this? He did nothing. Okay. Clarify. Haruto. 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 Haruto is the next one. He's close with. Ha Jongwoo. That's okay. I'm gonna pull one more. I'm gonna pull one more member. Like, who is he closest with? That's not okay. Oh, okay. Yedam. 예담. 예담이. 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 Yes. You guys keep roasting Jayak. Yedam, yup. I kind of figured it would be Yedam. True cute. He's sulking again. Oh no. I'm surprised Jonghwan didn't come up, but hey, Jihoon, alright? Jihoon apparently. Okay, any other questions? I'm not gonna dig into the other members. I literally just asked who is the closest. So, any other question before I close this? Is this Hi Jan? Wait. Hi Jan, does he need someone to overcome his current state of mind? Does he need help externally? If so, from whom? Great question. Thank you. Thank you for that. Does he need external help? No, he does not. This is something that he needs to do for himself. So while he can get support from outside of energies, it won't really do much. This is something that he needs to do for himself. Okay. Yeah, this is it's a personal thing for him. What? Tadachi, what thought he has thought about future for treasure? Okay, I'm assuming you want me to ask, what does he think about the future for treasure? He has really high faith. He has good faith in him and treasure that they're going to do well. And it's funny because I had a CC as well asking me personally what I think if they're going to be big in the future. And I do. I have high faith in that. I know that they will. And this is very similar to Jeongwoo. Jeongwoo feels the same way. He feels that like he has high faith that they will. But he's trying not to pressure himself. So again, oh, hold on. Hi, Jan. This is not related to Jeongwoo, but may I ask what's the meaning of death and the Emperor card? Because that's my birth card. Thanks. So, that combination for the death card and the Emperor card together. So for you personally, this means that the one thing that won't change about you is that you are so adaptable and you're so versatile. So you are able to adapt in certain circumstances or certain surroundings around that happen. So if you are put in a situation that you need to adapt and kind of, change, you're able to do that. Does that make sense? Okay, Jan, what is Jeongwoo's aura? Okay, Jeongwoo's aura is blue. Jeongwoo's aura is blue. It's about, trying to be calm, even though sometimes he kind of shakes off that. His aura also is red, someone very passionate. His other aura he also has is green. So he is very skillful, very talented. He has a lot of capabilities, a lot of manifesting type of energy and kind of power. So that's his aura. How do you find out your aura? I literally just look at a person and I could see their aura. My third eye is able to just see. Does he want a solo? Does he want a solo? He does. He wants a solo. Wow. He wants a solo. He does want a solo one day. But he's in no rush. Because of the whole he's not confident yet, he wants a solo, but he wants to make sure he's ready for it. He wants to make sure he's confident enough for that, but he does want it. Yes, I can see your aura. Literally, I can see your aura. So if you ever book a personal reading with me, I can tell you that. I can tell you your aura. Will treasure be famous in Korea? I'm not doing a treasure reading. This is a Jeongwoo reading. Jan, what? Okay, there we go. Jan, what does Knet see over here? I think I'm gonna take one more question after this. So think of a good one. How does Knet look at Jeongwoo? Okay. Wow. Okay, so we have the King of Swords. Okay, the King of Swords, air energy, that's him. But we also have the Knight of Cups. Knets are aware of Jeongwoo's potential. They look at Jeongwoo and they are very aware of what he's capable of. They see that potential in him. They don't even have to really see him perform. There's just something about him. I agree to that, because every time I look at Jeongwoo, I have a lot of moments where when I look at Treasure perform, there's an attraction factor here. I have my eyes sometimes like just automatically go to Jeongwoo, and it's because of that potential. So Knets, they have an eye for him. They are aware that he has potential for him. JK asks, how can I ask what Jeongwoo wants to achieve the most, or his goal as a member of Treasure? Okay. What is his goal as a member of Treasure? Again, very Libra of him. Libra quality is known to, it's one of those like no one gets left behind kind of feeling. So he wants to succeed, and he wants to succeed with Treasure. So his goal is to make sure that all of them are okay, that all of them are just successful altogether. He doesn't want anyone to feel left out. He doesn't want to let any of Treasure kind of, fall behind. His goal as a member of Treasure, he wants to make sure that they're all shining. Jan, can you describe Jeongwoo and Haruto's friendship? No, I will not do that. That is a dynamic reading, so I will not do that today. Sorry about that. What is his role in Treasure internally? Ooh, I like that one. I really like that one. Who is Jeongwoo internally for Treasure? Yeah, I like that. I like that one a lot. I think that's going to be my last question, guys. What is his role within Treasure internally? That's a good question, because yeah, that's really good. I like that one a lot. Oh, every time I get soft over this kid so much. He's okay, so he's so young, right? He's so young, like in this physical realm, but again, he looks out for Treasure a lot. In his own unique way. So, you know how he likes to he does it a lot. He likes to explain that he's the member that has like the high tension or the energy, like the mood booster or whatever. So how he feels internally is he because he's aware of how tired he gets or how stressed out he gets. It makes him feel worse when he sees his brothers or when he sees Treasure get as stressed as he does. So he feels obligated internally to make sure that they don't feel stressed out. So he's in that mindset. He's like, well, I want to be a mood booster. I want to give positive energy to them. It doesn't matter if I feel like really worn out, as long as they're okay, as long as like my hungs are okay or my dongsangs are okay, you know, I want them to feel, you know, good, because if they feel good, I feel good. That's his internal purpose in Treasure, or how he feels being part of Treasure. They really are babies, like soft babies. He's really sweet. Okay, I think that's gonna be my last one for today. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Again, thank you, Anon, for this reading, for booking this appointment. I really appreciate it. And again, this paid reading wouldn't have happened without you. I really appreciate it. It supports my channel. It supports Jeongwoo. It supports Treasure. You know, we get to dig deeper and learn about Jeongwoo, and then now we can finally maneuver the right way how to be a fan for Jeongwoo and Treasure in general. So guys, kind of take what I have said, but you know, utilize it in a calm manner. Okay, so don't overdwell of what I said. If we want these certain things to manifest, yes, we can claim it, but definitely utilize it and don't overthink it, because that just breaks the manifestation. Okay, so again, thank you for tuning in. You guys support me just by watching, so thank you guys. I appreciate it. Let's continue being grounded, not overthinking, stop pressuring, just enjoy the present moment. Okay, before I close this, what is my next appointment? Let me check. What is my next reading? Oh yeah, we're gonna do, so on the hold on just a moment. On the 23rd, okay, on the 23rd, guys, I'm reading Hyunsuk. 23rd, I'm reading Hyunsuk and Jisoo. Jisoo's first, and then after Jisoo, I'm reading Hyunsuk. So I'm going to read Blackpink's Jisoo in the morning, or yeah, in early morning for you guys. And then later on in the afternoon, I will be reading Hyunsuk. So 2 streams on the 23rd. So I'll see you guys there, hopefully. So same day, literally same day, on the 23rd. Is there a winter reading? Yes, I have a winter reading. Someone booked me to read Seungyoon. So I'm going to read Seungyoon on the 25th. And then I'm going to read Minho on the 30th. So if you guys are into winter, also, if you like Minho and if you like Seungyoon, someone booked that as well. Thank you. Yeah, thank you guys. I don't know. Should I just stay? But I'm not going to do tarot because I'm a little drained. Should I just stay and chill? I'm done reading. I'm done with tarot, but should I just stay? Or you guys just want to move on with your lives? Or do you guys just want to move on with your lives? I'm done with tarot. Look, I'm putting my cards away. So no tarot questions. Let's talk about your biases. Why did you say that in like an interrogating way? You're like, let's talk about Jan's biases. I'm putting my cards away. See, they're gone. They're in a box. I'm putting them away. No more tarot questions. Peace, Jihoon. Jan, Jeongwoo reading relates to your tweeter. Yeah, it does. Are you a YG stan? I am hardcore YG stan. Why do you like GQ? Why do I like GQ? they're so chaotic. I get the biggest kick out of them when I watch them. Like those two just make me laugh so much. It's funny. It's just the funniest thing. I love how they annoy each other and then somehow they just click right away. It's funny. Is tarot your day job as well? Yeah. Yeah. Let's spaz. What are we spazzing? What are we spazzing on? Do you like any SM artists? I do. I like FX, but even though FX is kind of broken now, I like Shiny. I do like Sonyoshide. How does Yedam affect me? Yedam has affected me in so many ways I never thought possible. I literally just looked at Yedam. If it honest, I'll be transparent. I wouldn't have gotten into Treasure if it weren't for Yedam. Okay, I was really just biased about Yedam. I said I didn't want to get into Treasure because I just invested so much already in this fandom journey, and I said no, I only want to support Yedam. I literally was just like that before, but Yedam, he's always been an open book, and he's always been like, hey, come support Treasure, come support me and my group. And Treasure is very important to Yedam. So, but on Yedam alone, I've seen that kid ever since K-pop star, and I've kept a close eye on how he's been doing growing up. I was around like on social media just to see how he's doing as he grew up throughout the years, and I don't know, he's just very inspirational just for someone that young. He's been through a lot. I know that if I had to go through something that like he's been, I wouldn't be able to handle it. So Yedam is just really inspirational, and he's really good at everything he does, and he's so mature. I can go on about Yedam. So Jan, it's not about Treasure or Jeongwoo, but can I ask, where can I learn the meaning of numbers of lives or reincarnation? So there's plenty of sites that talk about it. You can literally just Google. Let me hold on. I'll do that for you. Let me go look up the site that talks about it well. Okay. There's a website that I personally like to, just to kind of give me some more reference. Go to seventhlifepath.com. Seventhlifepath.com. So spell it out. It's not 7th, it's SEVENTH, lifepath.com. All of that on that site I refer to myself. Carly Jars, my birth card is Death and Emperor. What does that mean? I explained this earlier to someone else that has the same combo. It literally means being able to adapt to anything and of any situation. So the trait about you throughout your whole life that will never change is you being able to adapt. What's your reaction to their new hair colors? My reaction to their new hair colors, all of them have dark hair and like a color spectrum of just dark hair. That confirmed in my Mashiho reading, because in my Mashiho reading, one of you asked me what their concept might look like, and I literally said they're going to have a darker concept and they're going to look more like a rebel, kind of more like a badass type of deal. So seeing them all have dark hair was already slowly confirming that it's manifesting. They're gonna have a darker concept. You're welcome. Jan, is it easier for you to comprehend idols' readings because you kind of know them, but for strangers you might have a vague idea? No, they're pretty equal for me, because again, when I do, I mean, yeah, it will be a lot easier because I have like a quote unquote connection, because I pay attention to them. But for the most part, I can read any stranger and I could get the same kind of feeling and same kind of in-depth reading. It's because I cooperate and work with my spirit guide. See, Joyce, Joyce literally just says, she says, LMAO, she did her Nam Donghyun reading spot on yesterday. So yeah, I did a live stream yesterday On Nam Dong-hyun, I don't really know a lot about him, but I did the reading and I got good feedback saying that I was accurate about who he is. So, ooh, I love this question. Artemis, thank you for asking. Can you tell us more about my spirit guide? I love to talk about my spirit guide. My spirit guide is a punk. My spirit guide's a punk. He loves to troll me. He loves to troll me. When I he's great. No, he's great, but when I was getting to know my spirit guide, I'll actually tell you. My spirit guide's name is Jason. My spirit guide's name is Jason. He fulfilled his soul purpose on his 9th life. And after his 9th life, he became my spirit guide when I was born. Okay. So he's known me obviously my whole life. Okay. Yes, I do see him. Okay, so he's my spirit guide. He on his 9th life, okay, he died pretty young. So he died when he was 23. Jason died when he was 23. He died in his sleep. He had a peaceful death. He was sick. But he was content. He already lived his soul purpose. And then, upon his soul purpose after that, he was assigned to be my guardian. He's apparently half Japanese and half Filipino, which is actually funny because I'm Filipino. Yeah. How do you know that much about your spirit guide? I talk to him. He talks to me. I talk to him. So you become a spirit guide after your 9th life? No, not for everyone. Not for everyone. You could even become an angel or whatever. So, yeah. So I'm in the physical realm. My age, I'm older than Jason, but obviously he's still older than me because technically he's been already through 9 lives. So yeah. Yeah, he is a troll. He loves to troll me. So he's 23. He's like 23, and then basically he has the mentality still of a 23-year-old. Are all spirit guides good? Yes. They wouldn't if they wouldn't be our spirit guide. They wouldn't. Yeah, if he wasn't good, he wouldn't be my spirit guide. Yeah, Jongwon is older than me technically. What life path am I on? I will not say. That is classified information. How did you find your spirit guide? Oh, how do you find your spirit guide? Honestly, okay. How do you find your spirit guide? The thing is, I am privileged with the gift. I can see my spirit guide. I can even see other people's spirit guide. I was never able to do that. The first time I was ever able to really physically see my spirit guide was after my 3rd eye got hyperactivated, and the more I practiced my intuition. Okay. So before I wasn't able to. So I can't tell you how you can do it. It just happened for me. My intuition got stronger and my 3rd eye just opened bigger, and that's how I was able to really, connect. Okay. For others that aren't able to see, the one way that spirit guides or your angels will connect with you is ringing in your ears. So if you ever hear ringing in your left ear, your angels are talking to you. If you ever hear your right ear ringing, that's your spirit guide talking to you. So in that sense, basically it's like when you hear a ringing, all you have to do is just pay attention to your surroundings. So before that, before I would see my spirit guide. Before I would used to see him only like ever so often. Okay. It wasn't that easy to see him all the time. So maybe one day I'll be able to see him, and then another day I can only hear my ringing in my ear. So I don't know if you've ever noticed, but in my reaction videos, you might see me do this a lot. You might see me do this a lot in my reaction videos. I actually had a commenter. Someone asked and commented on one of my reaction videos. She was like, "Hey Jen, I noticed you keep doing this, and it's because I keep getting ringing in my ear." Haruto Watanabe, Jan, actually I have a third eye. I see things that are not normal. How can I enhance that? Um, the only way you can really enhance that is you find your divination. So for example, my divination is tarot. You have to find something that really elevates your intuition. And also another way to elevate it is meditation. My grandma's like you, but she uses normal cards. Yeah. So before I did tarot, when I was getting into this, I didn't use tarot. I used regular playing cards. You can do that if you want to try tarot and but you don't want to go into it yet. You can start small and use regular playing cards. However, if you decide to do that, do not use a deck of playing cards that has already been used for gambling. If there was money involved with that deck of cards, don't get a brand new playing card deck. Don't use already a used playing deck. What does Jason look like when nationality? He's half white, half Filipino. I mean, half Japanese, half Filipino. I say he's half white, but because he's very pale. Why is that what? Why is what? Why not use a used card? When money is involved, you can use a used card as long as you weren't playing it with money. So if you were using this regular playing deck and you're betting, you're doing bets like on poker, blackjack, whatever, don't use it because it's kind of there's an energy kind of implanted in the deck of cards of greed, and it will only attract greedy spirits. Does that make sense? So you don't want that. Don't use a deck that was used for money or for anything that causes any kind of greedy energy. So don't do that. It just attracts more greedy energies and spirits. So use a clean, non-used deck. Is deja vu real? Yes. I want to learn tarot, but it's creepy to share this. But yeah, I once experienced astral projection unconscious, but I want to try it again. I can't. Astral's hard. Astral's hard. I've done it. I've done it a few times. Do you ever feel uncomfortable with your ability? Yes. Thank you. Yeah, that's a good question. Do you ever feel uncomfortable with your ability? I do sometimes. Sometimes, you know how I told you guys throughout my live streams, especially during the Jihoon one, I'm very sensitive energetically. Once I can when I'm not even trying, sometimes I can walk into a room and I feel somebody and I don't want to feel it. Like I'm just really sensitive energetically. I feel people's emotions even though I don't know this person at all. So story time, another story time. Like one time I was hanging out with my older sister at a restaurant. This is a while ago. And it's just me and her. We're having our dinner, whatever. We're hanging out, talking, doing our own thing. And then suddenly I felt like crying. I wanted to cry so hard. And I didn't know why. I was like, in the verge of tears, and it's like I felt choked up. I wanted to cry and I felt really sad and upset. I didn't know why. My sister knows I have these abilities, and so she was like, "Are you okay? What's going on?" And I was like, "I don't know. I'm probably feeling something." And then maybe 2 minutes later, a couple right behind me, there's a girl behind me sitting in their table. They broke up, and this girl was so upset. She pushes her chair. She's like, "Why are you breaking up with me?" And she's crying and she's sobbing and she's bawling. And I said, "Oh my God, it was her I was detecting. I was feeling." So it could be a pain. It could be a pain with what I have. So that's why whenever I do readings, I tap into their energy and I feel them out. And sometimes it drains me because I don't know how they feel sometimes. And once I do, it's like, whoa. What we're doing to idols getting their readings without them knowing, is it okay or very invasive? So that's also a very good question. It, in a sense, yes, will be kind of transparent. It is somewhat invasive, but I try to keep it as vague as possible. There's, you know what? I will be transparent again. There's a lot that I haven't said in a reading, in these readings. There's more messages that I have seen in these readings, but I'm not telling you. Does that make sense? So, for example, today, everything that I have said, there's more. And I'm not telling you guys. I'm going to keep it real with you. There's a lot more. Like, you have no idea how much one card can say. And that is why I'm very selective about the questions you guys give me. Can you tell someone's future just by looking at them? I can sometimes, yeah. Do you only say the positive? I say the positive, yes, obviously, but if there is a somewhat negative, I will have to say it just because it's a warning and people can work with it anyway. So what I avoid not telling you is something that could be twisted out of context. So, yeah. Exactly. You just need to know what you need to know. And for me, and on my standpoint, knowing all this information, at least I can just handle it and not dwell on it. You know what I mean? And that's why I keep, like, when I was teaching you guys how to not break your manifestation or jinx things, if I tell you the invasive answers and then I let you guys be dwelling on it, then it just might all go down to crap. So that's why I kind of reserve myself not to tell you everything. Haruto Watanabe, I decided to learn tarot reading just today. Any tips on how can I start? Thank you so much. Answering me always, Jen. Okay, I'm so happy for you. I'm excited for you. So order your own deck. Get your own tarot deck. My tip for you, first tip, get the regular deck, the original one. It's called the Rider-Waite tarot deck. Do not get any of the fancy ones yet with the fancy images yet. You need to learn tarot through the original images first, and then get a journal and write the meaning of every card, so the meaning implants in your intuition right away. That's my tip for you. If you're talking to your spirit guide, does it cut you out on your surroundings? No, it does not. I hate that I have to go now at the gym. I want to deactivate school. Thank you for this. I can't wait for Hyunsucks. Thank you, Jaya, for tuning in till this long. I'll see you in Hyunsucks reading. How can you handle all the information you know? I meditate. Again, meditation does wonders. When someone dreams about you reading them, does that mean something? Possibly. A lot of that, I've had that happen a lot. Some people have reached out to me. They don't even know me sometimes. They'd be like, I've only watched you on YouTube. I know you don't know me, but I've dreamt about you getting a reading from you. And normally that means she needs a reading from me. She needs guidance. So can anyone learn tarot even though, yeah, you can. Anyone can learn tarot, and I bet you anything, the moment you start learning tarot, your third eye is going to get more hyperactivated. So if you want to, it doesn't even have to be tarot. You can try another form of divination and it will help elevate your tarot, your third eye. So maybe you're not really interested in tarot. Maybe you want to try palm reading. Maybe you want to try something else. Just tea leaf reading, crystal ball gazing. Maybe you want to read with water, read with fire. Emma Park, thank you, and bye, Jan. See you. Thank you, Emma. I'll see you. If I want to activate my third eye, anything I should be warned or careful for? You should be really careful. So do not just activate your third eye out of recklessness, because the moment you just activate it, you can see things you don't wanna see. So you gotta make sure you're ready for it. You gotta make sure you're ready for it. And sometimes I don't encourage people there's people that wanna just open their third eye just for the hell of it, and I don't encourage that. If you wanna open your third eye, that is because you feel called to. That is because you feel called to. Do not open your third eye just because you think it's cool. Bye, Peace Jihoon. You have the knack of explaining. Thank you. But yeah, no, again, I encourage people to get in tune with their intuition and their third eye. That's great. But if your motives are completely wrong, don't you bother. Don't bother. If you want to open your third eye just because you think it's cool, just because you could feel like you could be powerful, don't do that. Yes, the spiritual community really is tough, and that's why I don't encourage it if you have bad motives. I just wanna share this, I have a third eye, but every time I see things, I get sick. Yes, that's normal because you don't know how to use it, you don't know how to normalize it, it can get you sick sometimes. Does being superstitious or from a superstitious family help? No, not really. How do you know your soul purpose? That I'm only able to know my soul purpose because I'm able to talk to my spirit guide. Again, find your divination. Find something that you can use to find the truth. So again, whether if it's tarot, palm reading, anything, just find a different divination that could work for you. It doesn't have to be tarot. Can you tell when this pandemic will be over? I talk with my spiritual advisor about this all the time. Our prediction Our prediction sadly is not till late next year. It's going to be a while. And that's not completely. Do you feel like the energy is heavy because of the pandemic? Yes. Oh, yes. Ever since the pandemic happened, it was just, yeah. Bye, Jan. Gotta work. See you soon in your next reading. Bye, Archie. Thank you for watching. Yeah, no, the pandemic, and I know it's rough. I know it's rough for everybody in the world, but for me and my spiritual advisor, when we talk about it, we always want to encourage those that feel discouraged. I wish that people kind of have more faith in what's going on with the world. It's like a similar to the death card that I have, right? I keep telling you guys about the death card. Death card is about endings, okay, sad endings, but in order to have something new and refreshing, it has to end. Something has to end. So that's how we see the pandemic. It's yeah, I'm interested in a tarot reading, but I'm scared to activate my third eye. Can I start no. That is what comes with it. The moment you start practicing your tarot, your third eye is going to be more activated. So think think carefully before you try. AOD. Yeah, personally I'm sad about being stuck in this. Yeah, I get that. I get that, but you got to have more patience. It's sad for now, but it won't be for long. Bye, Rigel. Good luck on your research class. I'm going to go soon too. Oh, I love Stargirl. Stargirl's amazing. Stargirl's pretty dope. Yeah, Stargirl's really good. I actually like Stargirl more for her astrology, not her tarot. She's really good with her tarot. How do you feel about celebrity psychics? Celebrity psychics are cool. Because I'm able to kind of depict auras, so I'm that's kind of a privilege that I have. I can tell which celebrity psychics are real and which celebrity psychics are not. So, I don't have any kind I feel indifferent. I feel indifferent by certain celebrity psychics, but they're doing their thing. Who is real? You mean who is like a real psychic in this? I believe the government uses astrology or something. Yes. No, that's not something you don't have to believe in. It's true. It's fact. A lot of governments a lot of governments actually use the power of astrology. They actually have like astrologers that work for them, and they kind of tell them, they tell the governments, or they tell these, the politics of what is the right time to do this certain event, what is the right time to do this certain event, kind of thing. So they definitely use astrology. And some others you hire people that know how to astral project. So I've never done this, but I've heard stories from my spiritual advisor. He told me about how, say for example, let's say the White House, for example. I'm just going to use that as an example. This is not for real, but as an example, say the White House has classified documents or classified information, right, in that building. And psychics, if you're able to astral project, you guys can kind of technically sneak in by being astral, right? You can be a soul and kind of walk into these buildings of the White House and kind of dig the real files, the real, information that they keep hiding from the community. However, there's actually such thing as a astral guard. So imagine bodyguards, but they're astral. They're all ghosts. They look like ghosts. They look like ghosts or spirits. They're astral. And these people know how to go astral, and they pretty much protect the classified information. And when they're astral, anyone that's, like, for example, if I want to do it, if I want to sneak into the White House, they'll block me. So yeah, government uses these kinds of gifts. I'm positive they use these gifts. Yeah, it's like spying via astral projection. Yeah. Aliens in Area 51. That I don't know. I've never looked into that. It can be scary. You believe, why'd you use it, astrology, the moment you saw treasure? Why do you think so? Why do you think that? The astrology of government happenings has been on point of a little too much. Yeah. What is my intuition on Yedam? What do you mean? Were you shocked that YG actually debuted 12 Boys? I wouldn't say I was shocked. I was more, I don't know. I don't know what I felt. Because after they were announced they were just gonna put Treasure in one whole group, I was, I guess you could say I was shocked. I just didn't expect that. I was like, wow, they really are putting the two groups into one. And honestly, that was literally what I wanted for both Winner and Icon. So I was like, wow, you're really doing it this time. So is feng shui one of the divinations you're talking about? Yes, feng shui is a divination. Yeah. Why is Asahi hard to read? Asahi is hard to read. Um, I don't know why he's hard to read, but I was actually talking to my friend. I was talking to Joyce about this. I was trying to read Asahi one day. So if you guys have followed me on Twitter, I do like a dynamic thread. I have a thread reading about Junkyu and Doyoung's friendship or relationship, and I wanted to do one for Yoshi and Asahi. I could read Yoshi fine, and then when I got to Asahi, I had the cards laid out on me, and I was like, I don't know what the cards are trying to say. Asahi is hard to read. Literally, I had a whole spread. I was like, okay, this card, this card, this card. This is Asahi. And I was like, no, I can't read Asahi. Nothing is clicking in my head. And it's funny because Joyce was like, maybe he really is a robot. I was like, what the heck? Yeah, Joyce said that. Joyce is like, maybe he's really a robot. He has no. So yeah, I honestly, the moment I was really high-key joking about this with Joyce, but we were talking about it, like, the moment Asahi gets booked for a reading and say I do this live stream for Asahi, if I can't read him again, I'm gonna have to refund. I will have to refund the reading. Like, I'm literally already thinking ahead. I'm like, if I can't read Asahi still, I'm gonna have to just put a refund. Yeah, Asahi said, no, thank you, not today. Do people you read know that you're doing a reading on them? No, they don't. You have to read them during a full moon to have that extra energy. No, I've tried. That one channel, I have tried. I've tried in all different phases of the moon. I even tried during our last eclipse, lunar eclipse. He has a really strong shield. What do you think is the reason why you can't read Asahi? Truthfully, he has his own shield. He literally has his own shield. Nini, anyone in Treasure activated their third eye. So, yes, there is one. Well, there's two now. There's two. Wanna guess who? You guess. There's two of them. You're gonna be really shocked. You're gonna be really shocked. There's two of them. I'm gonna see. Most of you are getting it correct. One of them, you got it. You got Jihoon. Jihoon is one of them. I need a seat. I need the other one. Can you guess the other one? You're gonna be really shocked about this one. It's Hyunsuk. No, it's not even Asahi. It's Hyunsuk. 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 So I want. So you want to know why Hyunsuk is that scared? It's not. You remember how he explained that he watched a movie and he was traumatized? It's not just that. He's experienced seeing it before. That's why he's scared. Yeah. He's explained it on that horror episode that he was traumatized from a movie. It wasn't just because of the movie. It was he's already had experiences before, so he's scared, but he knows he has it. Yes, he's still scared. He knows he has it, but he tries his best. That's why he doesn't want to go into something that freaks him out. How open are their third eyes? You'd be shocked. You'd be shocked. If Hyunsuk and Jihoon's third eye, if they knew about it, and if they knew how the way I do, they could be even powerful than I am. To be honest, they could be more powerful than me. That's how activated their third eye is. If they know how to use it, they could be stronger than me. Can a third eye be closed? No. If a third eye closes, then you're dead. Everyone's third eye is open. I have to keep telling you guys that everyone has their third eye open. It's the matter of how intense and how activated it is. It's the intensity level. It's not about open or close. Okay, everyone's third eye is open. Everyone. You guys, all of you guys have your third eye open. It's just a matter of how strong it is. But yeah, Hyunsuk won't. Nini, they're not more powerful than me right now. But if they knew how, for example, if I taught them, the moment like, for example, if I ever got the opportunity to teach them how to use it and how to be in balance and really utilize that gift, they can be more powerful than me. That's the problem. They don't know how. That's the problem. The moment they do, then yeah, they can be more powerful than I am. Does dreaming about a ghost mean something? Sometimes. It can mean that you have some kind of fears that you keep holding on to, some kind of bitterness. I heard full moons is yes, full moon is about so AOD, new moon is about new things, full moon is about releases. And full moon is obviously, you know how on a full moon the tide is higher, you know, water is again emotions. So if you feel emotional on a full moon, that's normal. Are you gonna try to get into the next chapter video call event? No. No. I'm too broke for that. And this is why I ask you for doing to do my readings, to pay for my readings. I'm broke. I don't have you know what I mean? I know, right? This is there people that are gonna watch the replay, they're gonna see the duration of this live stream. They're gonna be like, why is Jungwoo's reading 3 hours? Is alternate universe real? That I don't know. That I don't know. I I've heard many stories from different advisors and I guess it may be real, but I don't know. I've never This is so interesting, chat. Yeah. It's Winner who did a face reading. Yes, Winner did a face fortune telling type of reading. They did tarot too. If you watched Who Is Next, they had a fortune telling, and the tarot reader said they were gonna win, and they did. They won, and but yeah, they also did face reading the face. What are birthstones for? They're not really for anything, to be honest. They kind of just they have healing properties that match our sign. Yes, face readings exist. I don't know how to do face reading. Never tried. Anne Gabrielle, can you read Haruto? I will read Haruto if someone pays and books me. Okay? Claire, is it weird that sometimes when I sleep, I literally could feel my soul go out of my body? It's not weird. That's not weird. Oh yeah, what's your reaction on Jenny with like a tarot concept that was posted on Twitter? I saw that. I was freaking out because the tarot reader concept looks good on her. It's a shame that she doesn't really do tarot for real because it was just a concept. I looked at her, I was like, damn, she looks good as a tarot reader. Like she nails that concept. Can you sense good aura and bad the moment you see a person? Yes. That is one thing I'm very happy that I could do with this gift. I protect my peace a lot. So if I meet someone new, even on Twitter or so, if people DM me, if I don't reply you, don't take it personal. I just don't have a good vibe on you. I honestly, I follow my instinct right away. So if I don't reply, if I don't talk to you, or if I'm not as open, it's because I don't like your vibe. I'm gonna be honest with you. How can I have a shield like Asahi? Uh, well, it's another practice, but for Asahi on his case, I feel like that's just natural for him. Please, Jen, are you excited to read the oldest member of Treasure, Hyunsuk? I am. I'm very excited to read Hyunsuk. I'm actually, out of all of Treasure, I was the most interested in Hyunsuk for some reason. Jan, what is more accurate, zodiacs or tarot cards or palm readings? They're all accurate. All forms of divinations are accurate. What can you say about Aries people? They need to calm the hell down. Aries needs to calm the hell down. I love them. I love Aries, but they need to chill. That Aries, they're ruled by Mars. Mars is all about aggression and like just ecstatic energy. Sometimes it's way too much. I'm like, you guys need to calm down. I love you, Aries, but you need to shut it. Relax. No one asked you to lose your ish. Thoughts about Capricorn. I love Capricorn. Capricorn is one of my favorite signs. Capricorn. I simp for Capricorns. What time is Hyunsuk's reading? Same time. Same time. Are you willing to read Big Bang as a whole if someone books? Yes, but I'm not. I'm willing to read Big Bang as a whole, but I will not include. I will sadly not include Seungri, even though I want to. I will not add Seungri in the Big Bang thing because I'm to protect Seungri. It's just to protect him. I'm a Leo sun. Hey, I'm a Leo sun too. How do you feel about your sister signs Aquarius? I love Aquarius. They're so weird in a good way. I love Aquarius people. Gianna Alarca, I'm a Leo, but I don't think I'm what articles about signs says about Leos. Okay, so Gianna, that is the thing about birth charts. You need to know if you're a Leo, I mean, I'm assuming you're a Leo sun. So that is why it's very important to understand your birth chart. Don't read just Leo. Read the zodiac sign, read your rising sign. Because I'm a Leo, but my rising sign is Aquarius. So I don't read about Leo. I resonate more with Aquarius because my rising is Aquarius. So Gianna, try reading your rising sign. Look up birth chart. Look up your birth chart. Who is like probably your least favorite sign? My least favorite sign. That's a good question. Who is my least favorite sign? My least favorite sign. I love all earth signs. All earth signs are up there for me. I love all fire signs. No, I love Geminis. Geminis are dope. I love Virgo. I don't know. Who? As of now, God, I don't know. I would have to think about it more. I would have to think about it more. You're a Libra and your rising sign is Virgo. Nice. Is there an online tool for? Yes, there is. If you want to know your birth chart, go to justastrologythings.com. I'm gonna send the link now. Okay, there you go. Replace pinned. There, I put it on the top. Go to that, and you can find out your birth chart. Make sure you know what time you were born. You're welcome. You like Yedam? Does that mean? Yes. What energy does Treasure have around them as a group? They have an astounding dynamic, but I will talk about that when someone books me. Is there such thing as a lucky number? Yes. Claire, you're gonna need the time. You have to get the time or else you won't get it accurate. Will you still be reacting, uploading to I have it edited. I have edited my video, my reaction video. I have not uploaded it yet. I've just been really busy. I haven't been able to upload all of my reaction videos. They are edited, but I have not uploaded them. Hopefully I get around to it soon. Stellium is the sign. Yes, stellium is the sign that you have more in your birth chart. It's like Yedam. Yedam has a lot of Gemini in his birth chart, so he has a Gemini stellium. Who is the easiest to read and treasure? To be honest, it's Jihoon. So far, it's Jihoon. Jihoon's super easy to read. It's because he's a full-on water sign, so he's super easy. He's super easy to read. Ooh, Gemini Sun, Leo Moon, Aries Rising. You are one heck of a passionate person, aren't you? Oh man. At times you know what you want, at times you don't, and then when you finally do know what you want, you kind of just go crazy about it, don't you? Jihoon was so happy yesterday, by the way. You mean during the show? I'm a Taurus rising sign Cancer. You feel attacked. I'm telling you, you tell me your three placements, I could read you to filth. My liver is full of rainbows. I have the same number of Gemini and Taurus in my birth chart. Nice. Combination of Scorpio sun and Capricorn rising. Ooh, you don't like to talk about your feelings at all, don't you? You like to play pretend. You like to play pretend. You feel like you act like you got it all together when internally you want to say something, but you just don't. You just don't. Gemini rising, Capricorn sun, moon, and Gemini rising. You don't like having your freedom interfered. Virgo sun, Cancer rising combo. Virgo sun, Cancer rising combo. You're a full-on baby. You are a full-on baby. And you talk about it so much. You act like a baby on purpose. That's what I'm getting from those two. Yeah, for real. Everyone's telling me their placements, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna roast you guys. What if my mother doesn't remember my birth time? Then that's unfortunate because you won't be able to get your rising sign if you don't know your time. That's correct, Jan. The way I had good. Why then? My chart is confusing because it's Gemini rising but Leo sun, so it says you look confident but you lack self confidence. You are expressive but you also keep a lot to yourself. So Gemini rising and Leo sun. So you are confident, but the moment it hits you, you get really down on yourself. The moment you don't like naturally you are confident, but the moment a smidget of doubt hits you and that small smidget of insecurity, it trickles all over you really quick. And then you're going to be like, oh no, screw that. I can't do that. Is it necessary to be exact time? Yes, it's necessary. Very necessary. How about Sagittarius sun? Sag sun, Cancer moon. I heard that it's not harmonious. No, it is not. Sag sun. Oh, and rising. Your feelings are all over the place, isn't it, Han-Tran? You feel freely and then you feel intensely. Yeah, I should have been gone a long time ago. I'm gonna go in like 2 minutes. This is gonna literally be the longest stream. People are gonna be like, what the hell? Okay. Taurus sun, Scorpio moon, Aquarius rising. Can't catch up with my feelings at all. Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, no, it's because of your Sag and your other placements. Do you think Aries people have good personalities? They do, but sometimes they just kind of, like I said, they're so intense. They have good intentions, they have good personalities, but they're just so, the intensity level is beyond the charts. I know, I'm literally trying to kill time. I'm trying to get myself sleepy. A Leo stellium, damn, you think you own the world, don't you? I'm like half joking, but how can I know what moon? You need to look at the pinned message I put on the chat. Go on that site, justastrologythings.com. Thank you, son of a snitch. Thank you for tuning in this long. I'm going to go soon, too, actually. It's late. I got to chill out. Half joking, but not really. I'm glad you enjoy these lives. Virgo sun, Leo rising, Sag moon. Let's see. You're not afraid to get what you want, Leah. You're not really afraid to get what you want. The moment you are certain, you just go for it, and there's no stopping you. It's people have a hard time trying to stop you. Sometimes it doesn't make sense to other people, but you know yourself. You're like, when you want it, you're gonna try and get it, Leah. When is the next reading? Next reading I said is the 23rd. No, yeah, the 23rd. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna go now. This was fun. Thank you guys so much. I'm gonna go. Yeah, this is the longest stream ever. I'm gonna go, guys. I'll probably just chill out and then lurk around Twitter, but the stream's done. It should have been done over an hour ago. So, bye-bye, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day. I will see you on the 23rd for Jisoo and Hyunsuk. I'll see you guys. Bye. Bye-bye. Thank you. I will. Bye. No, thank you. Bye-bye.